Radical at Abrams and Associates today. Look for our ad in Pleasure Magazine.
Later days, dudes.
Excitement is gold. Adventure is gold. Danger is gold. Thunderbirds are gold. Now, on the big screen, in Technicolor and Technoscope, Thunderbirds are gold. The incredible Tracy family, secretly known as International Rescue, again blast into action from their secret base on an uncharted island somewhere in the Pacific. Thunderbirds are gold. You'll streak through uncharted worlds of adventure. You'll journey to the Swinging Star, nightclub of the stars. You'll share the danger as the Thunderbirds battle for survival against the rock snakes of the dark planet. Now, on the big screen, in Technicolor and Technoscope, a brand new adventure that takes you where you've never been before. Thunderbirds are gold.
You're not dreaming. You're watching cinema. Insomnia. 7 words that, well, 5 words and 2 contractions that have penetrated the annals of American pop culture. As your host, Mr. Lobo, from this very chair, I present to you films that, well, many films that are not exactly bad, just misunderstood. Raps, we like to call them in the business. I appear between the segments of the movie with witticisms, fun facts, special guests, viewer mail.
Once a normal, voluptuously beautiful woman, she drove into a nightmare of horror and saw descending from the sky a titanic monster whose fearsome touch became a frightful curse.
You know, Miss Mittens and I, excuse me, we've been doing this program together for many, many years. And quite frankly, the old girl's beginning to show it. It's taking a physical toll on Mr. Lobo, too. In fact, that's what I look like on the inside. You know, Mr. Lobo's always felt that watering, plant food, sunlight, proper plant care, you know, is time-consuming and a lot of hard work. So I think this is a job for one of those super extreme makeovers, don't you? Happen to have the yellow pages here. Let's see what they have under horticultural beauty salons. Aha! Flora de Priest Botanical Salon and Garden Spa. We'll leave her better than we frond her. Don't really get that, but worth a try, hmm? While Mr. Lobo makes an emergency distress call in the name of glamour, why don't you dial up reel 2 of the Wasp Woman?
what you got there?
Ivan, I found some new friends. Listen.
Wasp, you better be careful. They can sting a man to death.
Don't worry, we understand each other. They know who their friend is. They can tell.
Yeah, but they know when you ain't, too.
Nonsense. If you knew about wasps what I know, you'd have no fear of them, my boy. No fear.
Hey, you! Give us a hand here. Hello there, Mr. Barker. Yeah, surprised to see you out here in the field, sir. How are things running at the front office?
Smooth as honey, Renfro. I see here you turned in over 1,000 pounds of orange blossom honey and 400 of beeswax last month, Renfro. Congratulations. You've made the top of the list again.
Thank you, sir.
They honey needs your kind of man, Renfro. You stay with it, and I can see a bright future for you with the company.
Well, I do try to do my best, Mr. Barker. I try to take my inspiration from the bees. Always busy, busy, busy.
Yes. What about this fellow, Dr. Zinthrop?
Zinthrop? Boy, there's a nut. Him and his bees. You know, it wouldn't surprise me someday to see him flapping his arms, taking off after some queen bee with the rest of the drones.
Well, he's paid to do research on royal jelly. Haven't had a progress report from him in a month.
Well, he has a little workshop up there back of the orange grove. Keeps a few colonies.
I suppose I better go up there and take a look.
I'm on hold with the Botanical Beauty Salon. Since we're not getting any younger, why don't we kill time with some unimportant facts? 87% of all agricultural industries in the early 1960s cut their mad scientist vanity programs, creating an unemployment deluge. Thank goodness that today there are plenty of people willing to subject themselves to experimental surgeries for vanity or profit. I have here a list of 10 of today's most popular celebrities and the procedures they've undergone. Why, Cher alone has... Well, speaking of unemployment, guess it's time for an emergency, urgent message from our sponsor.
Apprehensive Films proudly launches its new DVD line, The Modern Grindhouse. The Modern Grindhouse line of DVDs embraces films that some might say were made a decade or two too late. These films are shot on film. The first entry into The Modern Grindhouse is the super 8mm cult classic, Colony, directed by Thomas Burnham. Get Colony on DVD now at thegrindhouse.net and get colonized.